Melbourne City coach Warren Joyce was due to hold talks with unsettled Socceroo Tim Cahill on Saturday as the latter's demands over first-team action threatened to cloud what has been a solid start to the season for the Light Blues. But the message coming out of City may not be the one the legendary Socceroo wants to hear, that while he is a valued member of the squad, no player can be guaranteed a spot in the starting lineup, no matter who he is. Cahill stunned Socceroo fans just seconds after the national team had qualified for the World Cup on Wednesday night by telling a TV audience that he had to consider his position at the club, whom he joined last season, if he was not going to be a regular in the starting line. The veteran forward is anxious to underpin his spot in the Socceroo squad so that he could go to a fourth World Cup, where he could seek to emulate greats of the game like Pelé, Miroslav Klose and Ucila by becoming only the fourth man in history to score in 4 World Cups. Joyce left Cahill out of the squad for City's loss in Brisbane on Friday night because, he said, we had been told by the Socceroo physiotherapists that he had an injury and was not available. The Australian legend is understood to have earned much of the cash from his $3 million, plus 3-year playing and coach deal with City during his first season, as it was front-loaded to cover his marquee status and meet salary cap provisions for the rest of the squad. The rift between Cahill and the club reportedly widened in the pre-season, when he did not start in an FFA Cup tie against Sydney, a match in which the defending cup holders crashed out, delivering their worst performance under their new coach Joyce. The coach explained that absence, saying Cahill had been away with the national team and had only arrived back shortly before that game. Tim is the club captain here and he is an important player, but he's not been around a lot because of all these international commitments. We have had to plan for a league campaign without him being here, and other players have come in and done well, he said on Saturday. We are trying to build a team here and a culture as well. I have told players that if they come in, do their job, do well and we win games, then they will keep their place. You have to have the same rules for everyone, otherwise it doesn't work, said Joyce, who spent several years working alongside legendary disciplinarian Sir Alex Ferguson at Old Trafford as coach of Manchester United's reserve team. When he was here for the big game against Sydney a couple of weeks ago, I played him in the first team, but unfortunately he got injured in the first half. City insiders say that club staff have tried to be in touch with Cahill while he has been absent with the national team, but there has often not been a response. The club believes that its impressive training facilities and medical centre has been a major factor in helping the Socceroo talisman to get into the kind of shape which allowed him to make such an immense contribution with 2 decisive goals in the Asian playoff against Syria. Cahill made a significant contribution to City's FFA Cup success in his first season with the club, scoring the winning goal in the final.